Hi, I'm Greg, and I'm going to go over a little bit about how high ticket affiliate marketing works, and especially the organic style of high ticket affiliate marketing. And then I'm also going to show a tool that I use called Genius Messenger CRM, and I'm going to explain my thinking behind why it's such a valuable tool and how it can work really, really well. So I guess I should start with what is high ticket affiliate marketing. Um, I have been down the path of, well, hang on, I'm going to pause this because I want to use some visuals for this. Hang on, so let's go. How do I pause this? Okay, I'm going to pause. Okay, so I thought I would start with something really basic here because not everybody's going to understand what affiliate marketing is. So, affiliate marketing 101. Let me just jump from slide to slide. Essentially, it's very simple where you bring together buyers and sellers, and if a transaction is made, then you get to participate in the revenue. In other words, a commission is paid. Now, I have a lot of friends who hear that I just get involved in affiliate marketing, where if I just present an offer to somebody and a purchase happens, I get a piece of it, and they think that sounds a little suspicious. Actually, I'm going to do another pause. So I went and just thought I'd show that this is a pretty legitimate way of marketing. Um, Most big companies have an affiliate program. And I know that when I started looking into this, I got a lot of pushback from people that I knew saying, oh, that doesn't seem right. So, for example, here's Walmart, biggest retailer in the world, except for maybe Amazon, which also has an affiliate program, by the way. Let's just do this. So we've got Walmart or Amazon affiliate program. There we go. So you can see they call them associates. So recommend products, earn commissions. That's really what it comes down to. So I don't know whether Walmart is the largest retailer or whether Amazon is. The point is, these big guys have affiliate programs. So does Best Buy. Join our affiliate program and earn money. And, usually in affiliate marketing, the idea is that it's very passive. The idea is that you do a lot of work in advance, whether you have a blog or whether you have, you might write an article about, a piece of software that's good. For example, this is a website called Capterra where you can actually find different kinds of software. So here's the main, let's just see, here's the main thing. Capterra helps you find the right software for your business. So what you would do is you would say, what kind of software are you looking for? So I just decided I would do web conferencing software because that's something clearly that a lot of people need today, right? So you go into the web conferencing software, and let's just pick one of these ones. And I haven't done any looking in advance. We'll turn off the chat bot. And let's see, the one right at the top. Okay, it's a highly rated one. Hubilio. I don't know who they are, but let's look at them. So here's a bunch of stuff about them. So here they are trying to present what's best about them. And I might evaluate them later, but let's go to the bottom. That's generally where you can see if there's an affiliate. Okay, they have partners. And don't know if they have. Oh, yeah, look at that. Become a partner. Okay, I don't know if that's actually an affiliate program, so let me try a different one. Let's check out Big Marker. Okay, it doesn't matter what they do. Let's go to the bottom. Nope. Try. Let's get out of there. Let's try the next one down. Brand Live. Okay. Jaw-dropping virtual events. And again, go to the bottom. And okay. This way you know it's not been faked. Let me just jump down and see if there's one I recognize here. Click Meeting 4.0. Okay, accept cookies. Okay, so Click Meeting can teach you to do all sorts of things online, measure your leads, have a blog, partners and affiliates. Let's partner up. Let your website traffic make you some money. So these guys are called Click Meetings. So let me just check this out. If I go into Click Meetings, say I was looking at, so it's a web conferencing software. So if I go in and I check out Click Meeting, so you can see that it's versus Zoom, and there's people searching for this, right? I'll hit enter, and they have an ad right there. Okay. If I click on that ad, it takes me right back there, but very often they're not running. I need to find one that doesn't have ads. Let me hit pause again. Okay, I found one. It's a lot of work for, this isn't even the point of this video, but I wanted to frame it. So here's a software called Join.me, and notice it says by log me in. That's important because that's the name of the company. Join.me by log me in. And what I was looking for is I was looking for a company that had an affiliate program that wasn't advertising. So in Google, I searched Join.me affiliate program, and it came up. Here it said, so you can see the ads are a competitor of theirs. Somebody has bought Join.me as a keyword, partner stack. So that's an affiliate program they have, but still, that is a competitor to Join.me, which is like Zoom. And then there's an ad for Clickfunnels, because the word affiliate, they pay a lot of money for affiliate. And then there's a blog, .join.me. Join.me announces integration partner. And remember, that is put out by Log Me In, affiliates for Log Me In. So there is no advertisement for Join.me. So what a lot of people will do is they will go and sign up for the affiliate program. So click on that. And it's usually just a matter of going and finding, see, there's a partner program, and check out the integration if you want. You can try it, and then, well, let me go back. It's turning into a bit of a rambling one. Affiliates log me in. There we go. So that would take you right there. And then you just go and log me in. And these are all the things that they handle. And here we are, affiliate right there. Okay. Affiliate, growing your business. So then you can find, oh, here we are. So depending on the one that you want, go to meeting. These are all the different ones. You can go get started now. So I don't want to do go to meeting. I want to do join.me, which isn't on this site. But let's just say it was Grasshopper. So I'd go get started now. And then we've partnered with Impact to provide you with a marketing leading performance-driven advertising campaign. Performance advertising is simple. You receive large earnings for promoting high-quality, unique products or services to your audience. And it is a sales 100 days complete the application. So it's just a matter of that, filling it out. And then when somebody default payout is $100. So somebody actions are locked in 2 months after their track. So this is quite a high one. So you don't get anything on their free trial, but you know, you get invoiced credit policy last click. Oh, and they hold your cookie. So when you go to that site, your computer is cookied, And these referrals from clicks within 90 days. So if somebody comes and checks out the software, doesn't purchase it right away, but up to 3 months later, you still get credit for it. And every time they buy it, you get $100 per order. So it would make sense to then go into AdWords and set up an AdWords account and then promote that, because that's a pretty high payoff. You could spend $20, $30, $5, $10 a day promoting that. And then for every sale you get, you get $100. So it's definitely one way of doing affiliate marketing. Now that's what you would call low ticket affiliate marketing, because even though $100 sounds like a good payoff, there's a certain amount of work involved. You have to actually understand how to set up your AdWords account. You have to monitor it. You have to be very active in making sure that you're optimizing that account. And that's, all in the pursuit of getting people to find what you're looking for and click on it so that you get compensated for their purchase. Now, having said that, let's go back to affiliate marketing 101 again. Everybody thinks that it's, just for computer nerds. And in some cases, it's kind of true. There's a little bit of technical stuff involved. You have to learn a little bit about funnels, usually. You have to learn a little bit about DNS or domains and name servers and things like that. But basically, at the end of the day, you bring people together where a buyer and a seller make a transaction and you get to be the superhero. Now, that is sort of the dream, where you've got all this money because you make money while you're asleep. Okay? So the benefit of being an affiliate marketer is you don't actually have to go and create the best software. You don't have to go create the best product. You don't have to hire a staff. You don't have to worry about inventory. You don't have to worry about having a big building for all of your, stuff to reside in and your employees to work out of. It's purely commission based. It's like having a purely commissioned sales job. And the benefit for the vendor is that they don't spend any money on marketing on the sales you make. Their cost per sale goes down. It's very controlled. So they only pay for confirmed sales where they've got the money already, and then they just take a piece of that and they allocate it to the person who did the selling. They don't have to worry about paying your expenses of travel. They don't have to worry about paying your regular paycheck. They don't have to worry about taxes. They don't have to worry about any of that stuff for their sales force. They just have to make sure that they pay you a percentage of what you bring to them. So it sounds like it's really, really easy. And I got involved in this about a year ago, and I bought a course that cost me about $3,500. And basically, the idea was you just had to promote offers on ClickBank by Facebook ads, and that was going to lead to my money machine just because of ClickBank. And it was supposed to be, I set it up, and then this money just came in while I was asleep. It was pretty expensive, but I would only make a little bit. So here is a commission that I made by doing just that. I set up an ad on YouTube, and I spent about $10 a day. And within about 3 days, I earned, as you can see here, $1,138.84 from a program called Ministry of Freedom. It was great. It was a really nice message to wake up to. I'd only spent about $20 or $30 in advertising costs, and I made all this money. I thought, wow, this is great. I'll just rinse and repeat it, and it'll just keep happening. And as SpongeBob says here, slow down, buckaroo. This wasn't so easy. I dealt with so many problems. So first of all, there's the program that I bought. It cost me $3,600. That's the one that taught me about Facebook and ClickBank. And then I bought another program called Buildapreneur that cost me $900 to learn about. The Ministry of Freedom program that's the one where I made the $1,100. Now this is kind of good because it cost me about $1,500, and with one sale I made $1,100 back. So I almost covered it in one sale. That was great. But I also had to have things like Clickfunnels in place, And I spent so much money on Facebook advertising. This is just a screenshot of my inbox. I just did a search for Facebook ads team. And what happens is every one of these lines here is when I would get a notification from Facebook that they had some sort of a threshold of $200. I don't know why, because they had my credit card. They just kept running. And it says here, you've been billed because you reached your $200 billing threshold. So they billed me and they charged my MasterCard, and then they just started over again. So why they needed to break it up into $200 increments, I don't know. But you can see here, every one of these emails is another $200 increment. But what happened a lot was Facebook, for some reason, got really touchy and started disabling people's ad accounts for really no reason at all, which was particularly troubling because they would tell you that your ad violated some terms of service. Sometimes that would happen when I was doing something called an engagement ad, where I was just trying to get likes, where I would say, hey, it's a nice day to go for a walk. Hope you enjoy your day, and people would like it. And it totally didn't violate any terms. But what's even more galling is, well, there's two things. One is, they had to approve it. You would submit your ad first and have to wait for approval. Then only once was it approved would it run. And you'd think, okay, good, it passed. And then a day or two or a week later, you get this notification, ad account disabled. That's like passing a test. Maybe you take a driver's test and you go do your driver's examination, you find out that you passed, you get your driver's license, and then you're out driving and a policeman pulls you over and says, you don't have a license. You failed. You're driving without a license. You say, well, but I just passed. I have it. Look, that's exactly the same analogy of what Facebook was doing. And to make it even worse, actually, they would keep charging my credit card sometimes, and I can't even get into it to turn it off. It really, really was troubling and alarming. So I started to realize that affiliate marketing can be really tricky if you don't figure out what you're doing. Sure, you build a property and it's an asset. And a property, I mean a website or a blog or something that's producing free organic traffic. Meaning if you write a blog post about any one of those softwares that I was just talking about, and if you do it right and you get enough people coming to read about it, some of those people will then click on your affiliate link and buy it. And you don't have to spend any money there. So that would be organic. That would be organic traffic, which is great because it didn't cost you anything to get, but it's not great because it's kind of slow and there's no guarantee that anybody's going to see your article. So there's a bunch of tricks about that too. So basically you spend money, you build a property, but then it starts paying you back. Now, I know this is kind of like trying to drink from a fire hose. It definitely is. But you know what? The good idea is to dig your well before you're thirsty. The best time to have planted a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. So basically, that is what I found, that there's a way better way to do it, where you're still doing the principles of affiliate marketing, but you're doing it organically so it doesn't cost you anything, but then you have to figure out how to manage it. So one of the best places to get this free traffic is Facebook, and using your Facebook friends as a source for traffic. Now, at first, when I heard about this, I didn't want to do that. I had not a huge list of Facebook friends, maybe, I don't know, 150, maybe, probably even less than that. And I really didn't want to be putting up a bunch of stuff about affiliate marketing and opportunities that the people who actually know me in my real life were going to see. I struggled with that because, I've seen people who can't take no for an answer and they drive people away. And I didn't want to present myself as someone who was going to be nagging and pestering my actual friends. So what I did was I decided to get over it, and I posted a big post that said, "Hey everybody, I'm going to be using Facebook as a business outreach tool as well as a place to connect with you guys. So if you see posts that you wonder what I'm up to, it's just a new business that I'm trying, and I hope you'll wish me well." And I just got over it. And the reason that I did that was because the more friends you have that are kind of into what you're doing, the more opportunities you have to market to them. So the first step is to go out there and get a lot of friends. So here's my profile. And I made my banner what I'm all about. 20-year business to business and affiliate marketer. I've been in the business to business space for 20 years, but I'm also an affiliate marketer, and help you to grow your business online. So I have 631 friends on my list. I absolutely do not know all of them. I would say most of them I don't know. However, because I have these friends, then I can post things on my Facebook feed. I can post things on my Facebook stories. I can do what's called attraction organic marketing. And that's where I can basically talk about concepts and ideas that get people who are interested in what I'm doing to reach out. And there's a way to work with the whole Facebook algorithm by getting people to engage with you and to get Facebook to show what you're doing to even more people. And then the friends of the people that are engaging with you will then reach out. So the first step is you have to go get more friends. So one of the ways to do that is to go into groups that you belong to. So for example, here's a group that I joined a long time ago. It's a private group. Actually, this group teaches people how to use Facebook for marketing. So I know that the people that belong to this group are people who have spent money, because I didn't just get accepted into this group without spending money. It came along as a bonus for the product that I bought. And then, there's people running test ads, figuring out how things work. And it's kind of an interesting place for people to sort of solve problems. But I know that all of these people who are friends of mine, people who are in this space would be good candidates for making a living online. So I have to go out there and reach out to them. So I guess I could just, this guy, I don't know this guy. So let's see. So he's the guy who's doing business online. So I can go in here and I can just add him as a friend. And he may or may not answer me, and I'll just have to wait and see. And then he's probably going to want to get back to me. But when you do organic marketing, you have to be able to build a bit of a rapport with the person, build a bit of a relationship with them, actually take an interest in what they're doing. And then if it seems right, you ask their permission if you want to introduce them to an opportunity. And the one that I'm working with, there's a free 5-day challenge. So if somebody's moderately interested and they want to join the challenge, they can do it at no risk, and they can get in and see what it's all about, and then they can make a pretty informed decision. So that's just one way of doing it. But then the problem becomes, if you outreach to a bunch of people, and you'll see in my Messenger here, there's a lot of people here, and how do you reach out to all of them? So there's a tool that I use, because you end up having the same conversations over and over again, and that's what this video is about. This video is about Genius Messenger CRM. So what Genius Messenger does is it allows you to categorize where people are. As you can see here, you can say, hey, this person, Lori, she's actually somebody that I know in real life. So I called that category an IRL, in real life friend. Then I've got, if I go back to Genius, they're all there. So I could change her to something else, collaborator, but she's a real in life in real life friends, so I'll put her back to that. So I've just created these categories here. Cold outbound friend request, which means I've reached out to them. Cold inbound, which means they've reached out to me. I call them warm, so maybe there's something they're looking at, working in high ticket affiliate marketing. Maybe they're interested in the opportunity. They're in real life friend. I'm collaborating on something with them. And then there's also the people that are pitching me services, and I like to keep them grouped together too. The really cool thing is I can actually then use tags and say where I knew them from. So in this case, I have a few different things. I was just on that DA University one. So if I made friends with that person I just send the friend request to, I probably wouldn't even remember where I knew him from, because I didn't do this when I sent the friend request. I just clicked on it, which is the native normal way to do it. Of course, there's the Builderpreneur, where I spent the money to join that course. It came with a closed group. And then Ministry of Freedom, same thing. And then there's some open ones that anybody can get into. Anybody can get into the Clickfunnels one, the Carter one, or the Samcart one. And so that way I can just give another layer of categorizing depending on the messaging that I want to do. So let's get to the messaging for a second. So the nice thing is that I find that I have the same message over and over and over again. So the global templates allows me to break up the kind of messaging that I would have to those people. So for example, I've written out a way to sort of explain why I'm reaching out to somebody. So if I go into here, this person, Jessica Reed. Now, do I really know her? No. So I reached out to her originally. And I guess if I go back to, there's a friend connector that actually is maybe a different video where I can actually, let me just go to the members section here. Well, you know what I can do? I will go to Ministry of Freedom. Whoops. And I will go to the members. Okay, so there's all these people that I could just add all these people as friends. That would be an easy thing to do, but I have to do one at a time. And people want to know why you're reaching out to them. So I have this complimentary thing, and basically it says resume from your last search, yes. Their keywords, and the message group is Ministry of Freedom. And basically what happens is if I look at the groups, so I wrote an introduction to Ministry of Freedom. So the first thing that it says is, hey there, first name, hi, first name, greetings, first name, hi there, first name, nice to meet you, first name, with a wink. That's the first section. And you'll see why so that's the introduction to, and then reason A. So I want to tell them why I'm reaching out to them. I wanted to connect with you, so since we're both members of Ministry of Freedom, since we're both members of the Ministry of Freedom, I thought it would be good to connect. I'm trying to connect with other members of Ministry of Freedom. I noticed that we're both a part of MOF, and I wanted to connect. So that gets randomized with the other 3 or 4, and then the follow-up reason B, because I want to put 2 things together. And then it just talks a little bit about why I'm doing this. So as a result, this outreach and can go automatically. So I can go to groups and back home. There we go. So now I'm in the Ministry of Freedom group, and I said that I want to put their group of those 3 little things, and I'll randomize each one, and it'll go out every 10 minutes. And it'll just put a friend request. See, it says it started working, so I'm going to leave that open. I'm going to open another Facebook tab here. While that's loading, we'll just see what's happening. So look at that. So it's working on this person. I have 61 mutual friends. Now, I don't know them, but it's going to send out a random invitation, and then 10 minutes later it's going to go to this person, then to this person. So if I look in the messages that have gone out, so this Jessica Reed person I just showed, this is the message that the software generated. Nice to meet you, Jessica. I wanted to connect since we're both members of the Ministry of Freedom, and I've been learning about the Facebook algorithm, and commenting and engaging helps our posts and gets shown to more people. Thank you for reaching out. It's nice to meet you. So I can then, so Jessica, she's a Ministry of Freedom outreach, so I would label her, she's a cold outbound because I reached out to her first, and then I would click on her. No, I want to tag her, so I have to open the different part of this here, and I will go Jessica, and I want to add the tag because I might want to do a specific message to all of the Ministry of Freedom people, and I want to know if I reached out to them or they've reached out to me, and I'll go adding it, and it won't show it right away, but when I refresh, it will. And it'll say MOF. There we go. So there's one tag. I could add other tags, but right now that's the only one that I want. So let me go back to, well, actually I can just go in here. She says, thanks for reaching out, and it's nice to meet you. So I'll say, you know, it's nice to meet you too. Well, it's nice to meet you too. So I'm going to take a second and look at her profile. Open that in a new link. And let's see. Now this is the manual way of doing it. I can see that a little bit about her. She studied medical administration. She's from California, and it doesn't really say where she lives, but we don't really have any mutual friends, so I won't say anything about mutual friends. I'll probably say something about Ministry of Freedom. So I'll just say something generic like how are you enjoying Ministry of Freedom? I'll just leave it at that. She wasn't the best example. Let me pick another example. Okay, so Julian says, I said, and this is the same outbound one. It said, oh, this is a different one. Hi, Julian. Since we're both members of the affiliate family, this is another group. Thought it'd be good to connect. How is live going over in, I think he means Canada. And I'll say, it's great. It's great if you like lockdowns. LOL. Now, I don't know what Julian is doing. Let's see. I'm going to look at his, okay, so he helps affiliates skyrocket using a simple strategy. He's got a Facebook group. He's helping new and struggling clients get. So I can go into my Genius Mastermind, my Genius Messenger here, click on the messages. So I know that he was an outbound person because I reached out to him first. And I could go, and then I could say, hey there, name. I had a look at your profile. I'd like to know what you do online. So I don't want his name to be in there. So I will just, but see how I could. If I hadn't written anything, I'll just click that in there. And this is now populated in there. Now I already talked to him, so I'm not going to repeat his name, but I could easily just clicked on that button and then sent. So I'll just remove that and send it there. Now I'm engaging in a conversation with him. And the really cool thing is that all of these people that I need to go and talk to, so this is Alicia John, and I'm pretty sure, okay, hope you're doing good. I wanted to ask you, so you can see she reached out to me, and she's in the UK, and right away she starts asking if I've ever been interested in getting more clients. And then, you know, that was yesterday, and then boom, hey Greg, what do you think about it? Well, you know, she's pitching me, which is fine because I'm going to be pitching people too. So I'm going to put her in the pitching me bin, and then I'm going to go to my pitching me I don't even have one there. I should probably come up with a pitching me one, so I'll pick another example. So get rid of that. So, okay, this person here, I'm not even sure how to pronounce his name. So I reached out to him. I wanted to connect since we're both members of Ministry of Freedom. Hey, Greg, I'm a new 2 weeks so far. Okay, so here, and cold outbound friend requests. So I'll just say, hey, whatever his name was, thanks for accepting my friend request. Boom. So I'm going to have the same conversation over and over and over again. So I'm realizing I need to add a couple of messages in my global template. So I should probably go, so people going in 2 weeks before. So I should probably do, so I could give him this one. I could say, not that one. I'll go back. Current. I bet you're getting tired of the... See, I'm just saying the same thing over and over again. I bet you're getting tired of the, hey, we're in the same group, so let's be friends pitch. I definitely am. And then, let's see, do I have a follow-up to that? Yeah. I just said, I found some of my best ideas come from collaborating with others instead of simply looking for people who might be qualified to buy. And then I'll say, best of luck with MOF. See you online. Smile. So now the purpose of this is he's accepted my friend request. I haven't pitched him like Lisa John here pitched me right away. So I'm not ready to do any of the stuff that she's looking for. So she's really kind of hoping that lightning strikes here, that she's going to message me at the exact right time. Now I can, this person here is on my friends list now. So if I'm smart, then as I start doing regular posts, this person will see it, and I will start to post things. Like I haven't got one up right now, but for example, this is how legends are made. So he's talking about things that will lead to making money online, and people who are his friends will just by default see this stuff coming up and can then respond. And that way you don't have to be pushy. You just can show what's doing really well. And then if somebody's interested, I don't know why you would do that. And let's just get over to the next one. Okay, so I haven't met Luke in person. In fact, he just joined my friends list. And here I am, I'm seeing a message that he's putting out. So he's marketing to me, even though we don't know each other, simply because we're friends. He might have something that I'm really interested in, and similarly I might. But what I did with my friends list, and this guy, he was cold outbound. Because of that, I have to have the same conversation over and over again. Not that it's hard, but instead of having to think about it, using this tool like Genius Messenger, I might actually realize, I should probably add a new one in here, like, and I can just keep adding my best ideas, and then I can just keep reusing the great ideas. That way I can get connecting with 50, 60 people in a meaningful way where I can show a little bit of my personality, because these are things that I wrote. I wrote this stuff. This does represent what I think about, and you can only have so much of a conversation with someone you don't really know, but I can set it, and then there's a bunch of other things too. Like I can do a broadcast to a group. That's why I have the tags. I can send a message, and it's all randomized, and it doesn't, let's see if I go back to my Facebook here. So yeah, so it was sending out one to this Thomas here. I have 61 mutual friends. Right now it's working on Angela, and I don't know Angela. Let's just see. So So Thomas, so you can see I didn't do that. I've been on this video the whole time. Greetings, Thomas. I'm trying to connect with other members. So it changed the message again. Now, Thomas hasn't even looked at it. We'll see if Thomas accepts it or not, but I'll know later because I'll be able to go into my requests and I'll see who has accepted my friend request. And that's a great way to both grow your list, but then to engage with them without trying to sell them, and then showing them some interesting things that are happening. All right, so I guess that's it. So I'll wrap this video up. Thanks for listening.